If you want to follow Yahusha HaMashiach, he tells us exactly how in Luke 9:23, Matthew 16:24, and Mark 8:34. If anyone wants to follow me, let them deny themselves, take up their cross daily, and follow me. Let's look at this through a frequency lens, not religiously, but vibrationally. Deny yourself means deny your lower self, the part of you that's tuned into fear, pride, lust, greed, jealousy, revenge, all those low vibration impulses. The ego wants control, recognition, comfort, but that's not where the spirit flows. That's static. That's distortion. Denying yourself means cutting off that signal so that you can tune into the frequency of the Most High. Then he says, take up your cross daily. The cross isn't just a symbol of death, it's a daily decision. It's choosing alignment even when it costs you, choosing love when hate would feel better, choosing forgiveness when bitterness wants to speak, choosing truth when lies would be easier. The cross is vibrational warfare. It's saying, I'm going to override the lower signal and walk in a higher one. And then he says, follow me, vibe with me, move like I moved. Yahusha walked in perfect alignment with the source. Compassion, humility, discipline, truth, mercy. He was the resonance of heaven in human form. So if you want to follow him, you have to match his signal, not the world's, not your emotions, his. When Yahusha said, deny yourself, take up your cross, follow me, he was really saying, tune out the ego, choose the frequency of love, match the vibration of heaven daily. Many people think this means suffering or punishment, but Yahusha wasn't calling you to be miserable. He was calling you to live in resonance, to operate at a higher frequency. Romans 8:6 says, to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. The carnal mind is static. Fear, ego, jealousy, impulse. It pulls you out of alignment. Galatians 5:24 says, those who belong to Messiah have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. That means the lower self has to die, not once, daily. 1 Corinthians 15:31 says, I die daily. Paul wasn't being dramatic. He was saying, every day I choose frequency over flesh. Romans 12:1 says, present your bodies as a living sacrifice. This is your spiritual worship. Worship isn't just a song, it's alignment. It's tuning your whole being to the divine signal. 1 John 2:6 says, whoever claims to live in him must walk as he walked. And how did he walk? With zero ego, in full surrender, in perfect harmony with the Father. Galatians 2:20 says, I have been crucified with Messiah. It is no longer I who live, but Messiah lives in me. That's not just poetry, that's frequency transfer. Your old broadcast turns off and his signal takes over. So, deny yourself means silence the desires of the flesh. Take up your cross means choose alignment. Follow him means match his frequency. And remember, the Messiah didn't just carry the cross, he went to it willingly, suffering, surrendering, forgiving. Even as they mocked him, beat him, betrayed him, he stayed in alignment. And what did he say? Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. That wasn't weakness, that was frequency, that was power under control. That was the vibration of divine love in action. Let that be your motto. When people hurt you, misunderstand you, or place obstacles in your path, don't react with ego, respond with resonance. Forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because you're walking in alignment with the Most High. That's how you follow the Messiah, in your thoughts, in your actions, in your emotions, daily, in love, in sacrifice, in frequency. See ya.